When you think about your solar power, you think about creating renewable energy, and it feels good. So now you have a connection with your solar PV system. But what if something was inhibiting you from creating more renewable energy? SmartReady is what you're looking for. It helps you to create more energy by ensuring efficiency is at an all-time high. I'm Harry Charming from SolarJuice, and joining me here today is Jeff Rutledge from Tigo Energy, Australia.
Thanks, Harry. Tigo SmartReady is a system which helps to stop the negative effects of shade on panels by allowing other panels to continue producing full power. TS4 uses advanced components to help push efficiency to its peak while still maintaining design simplicity. It's a seamless, modular, intuitive system which allows the flow of energy to not be disrupted, even in cases of partial shading. That is why we're excited to be here and to be part of the new Opal SmartReady modules.
Today we will look at the various TS4 lid cover options available through SolarJuice, and we will discuss how new innovations like selective deployment are changing the way that we install solar today.
Yeah, it's really exciting to be able to join you today and to run through all the steps that SolarJuice are taking to innovate and change the solar market here in Australia. And I'm looking forward to explaining how SolarJuice are helping all of our customers to innovate and become more profitable and more efficient in the field.
With Tigo Energy being one of the original pioneers of MLPE, could you explain the term and how it relates to the solar industry?
Yeah, of course, it'd be my pleasure, Harry. For those of you who are not familiar with the term MLPE, it simply refers to module-level power electronics. This means it's some form of electronics that are located at the panel level, like an AC microinverter or a DC optimizer. And MLPE products are used for several key reasons: to improve system safety, to increase power recovery, to improve system design capabilities, and to provide useful data for KPIs and other O&M functions.
Thanks for that, Jeff. In 2016, SolarJuice stunned the market in Australia by making available Tigo Energy's new TS4R Retrofit Optimizer. This was a single retrofit optimizer that could be attached to virtually any dumb solar module and thereby provide that module with a smart module functionality and panel level MPPT. What was really innovative about that TS4 Retrofit Optimizer was that it allowed the installer to selectively choose the panels that he wanted to optimize, as opposed to those that didn't require any optimization, thereby increasing the system's total power output while minimizing the overall system costs. Not only can an installer selectively deploy optimizers in the field, but now they were able to do it on the fly. Let's just say that you had one, maybe two modules that were shaded. All the installer had to do was basically go back to the van, grab a couple of TS4 lids and put them underneath the two panels. No need for any other components, right, Jeff?
Yeah, that's correct, Harry. With the TS4 Retrofit Optimizer, you could selectively deploy any of these units within a string that's on an MPPT. It's just simple plug and play. That's all I need. I clip it on and it works. Now, this is what an installer really needs to pay attention to though. When I have a paralleled environment, so I have multiple strings on the same MPPT, I cannot use selective deployment. I must optimize all panels within that paralleled environment. And this is because the optimizer is shifting voltage and current, and thereby we would cause paralleled strings to become unstabilized. So I must optimize all panels within a paralleled environment.
So in a parallel environment, I must optimize all panels on that paralleled MPPT?
Yeah, that's correct. So when you think about the different applications for selective deployment, it really shouldn't be a problem, as virtually all residential inverters today have dual MPPTs. It's really only when you get into the commercial space that you really start seeing inverters with multiple parallel strings on the same MPPT. And that's where you would use a full-featured smart module like the Opal Smart module or something like a Trina Smart Pro.
Thanks for that. And now that leads me into our next discussion. In an effort to continue to innovate, SolarJuice are now providing a range of Opal SmartReady modules to complement our current range of fully featured smart modules. SmartReady modules take selective deployment and stock management to the next level, making systems more flexible, upgradable, and field serviceable. Jeff, would you mind giving us a quick explanation of what a SmartReady module is?
Yeah, of course, Harry. When Tigo Energy refer to a SmartReady module, we're referring to a regular off-the-shelf dumb module, but with a difference. These modules use Tigo Energy's TS4B junction box fitted with a TS4D lid cover, or what we call diode onlys. SolarJuice have already begun stocking and supplying these SmartReady modules and selected Trina modules as just standard off-the-shelf modules, but with one difference. These modules can be upgraded on the fly with a number of different MLPE options. So yes, these modules support selective deployment both now and well into the future. And all the installer requires is a TS4 lid cover and a TS4 lid cover tool.
So what you're telling me is that all I need to carry in my van is some TS4 lid covers and a TS4 tool?
Yep, that's correct. Selective deployment on the fly.
SolarJuice currently offers 5 different TS4 lid covers compatible with all modules. For a limited time, we're providing our customers with a free lid tool valued at $60. All they need to do is complete the online TS4 course.
Yeah, Harry, and that's really generous of SolarJuice. And it's worth noting that if an installer also carries our what we call a TS4R base plate, the lids are completely compatible between the base plate and an Opal SmartReady module. This means that your installers or our installers will always be prepared for any challenge in the field.
So in summary, one Opal SmartReady module with 5 different options, how good is that? Would you mind walking us through the different TS4 lid cover options?
Yeah, of course, Harry. Well, we've quickly touched upon the TS4D. This is just a standard lid cover with diodes only, but with one difference, it's field serviceable or replaceable. From there, we go to what we call TS4M, and this again is a standard module or standard lid cover with panel level monitoring. The next in the series is TS4S, so we still have our panel level monitoring, but to that we add what we call rapid shutdown capabilities. The next in the series is TS4O, and this is the first in our optimizing series. So we have panel level monitoring, we have rapid shutdown capabilities, but we have panel level optimization. And finally, TS4L, which is unique to the Smart module, and this has a feature, so we have our monitoring, we have our rapid shutdown, we have our optimization, but it adds a new feature called longer strings.
So Tigo really is pushing the envelope in a number of ways. You've invested in your solar PV system on a fiscal and environmental level. Let Tigo Energy do the hard work for you.